Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Yellow Jackets will put it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Clemson Tigers offense will take the field first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Klubnik. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, going up top. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And that's a great idea by this defense, man. 3rd down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy. And what does the defense do? They double team him, take him away, and force the 4th down.
There he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Plucks it out of the air. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They'll immediately call timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stockton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Off-play action on first down. Wiggles free. Complete on the comeback. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's King. Running to Green. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That's caught, it's Haynes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Gets away. Looking to scramble. He's loose. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal. You gone. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. He might want another play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put it.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's got the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. Things did not go their way in ACC play last year. This year, an opportunity maybe to turn. It's a seam wide open. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Georgia Tech had great moments a season ago. Now to look for consistency, and to do that, Brent Key has certainly bolstered the talent on this roster.
He has, and one thing Brent Key is always preaching is physicality and dominance, especially in the trenches. So that's an area, David, I expect Georgia Tech once again to be really good.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch them, their offense really evolve, and they've done a great job with blending different types of offense with a running quarterback, and it's a fun offense to watch.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure he was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Got his man down the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Offense changing the play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the... Hauls it in, the first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Got a man in the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's King. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Rutherford. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Using his feet to buy time. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Clemson!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Patterson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Tigers will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Klubnik. Gets it to him on the screen. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the back. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive. I mean, you want to shut these people up. You want to quiet them down, but field goals don't do that very often. Try to go for the touchdown right here.
He's stopped, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Backed up in their own end, maybe a quick hitter. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The returner brings it out to the 35. And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air, it's Klubnik. He rifles one deep down the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points.
Makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball ball is free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the Yellow Jackets backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Runs, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets away. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when you're...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Klubnik. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fakes to grab. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Corners are walked up tight. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Got it in the middle at Stockton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's King. Fires to the middle. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's caught. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clemson is quick to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football. Now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback. And right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position.
Snags it down the right side. He's loose down the middle. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Dropping back, it's King. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Nice play there by the offense with still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They want that clock to run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Gets it out fast.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Randall. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The quick out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Clemson jumps to the line. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's a mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Going up top. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 300